Joker.
Hello, folks. Welcome to
you're live already?
Yeah. Welcome to Joker's Wild Wednesday. And we're just getting started, James, so you're not late, but for like, I'm actually one that was late for like seconds. Anyway, so we're live. Now, I'm in Louisiana, and Bumpy Road Brewery is in New Hampshire, and Beer Man is in Oregon, and then James P. Madonna is in New Jersey, and Miscellaneous is in, he's coming on right now. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews is in Florida. So we've got the South, the North, the West. And now James is going to start us off with the bells.
Well, a little combination of things. Joker's Wild Wednesday. Joker's Wild Wednesday. Ronald Tyrio's Joker's Wild Wednesday. Hi-yo! Welcome, everyone.
Cheers.
Welcome,
Cheers.
everybody. We have BC's Beer Reviews also joining us for Joker's Wild Wednesday. Now,
Hey,
like I said, I'm in Louisiana, and Bumpy Road Brewery, Jesse is in New Hampshire, and Beer Man is in Oregon. James P. Madonna is in New Jersey. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews is in Florida, and BC's Beer Reviews. He'll review any beer, whether it's bottle or can. He is in Michigan. Now, we're going to get it rolling because we've got a lot of people, so we got to get going. Now, I have a beer that is going to probably not please too many people, including myself, but I may as well show it to you now. Let's see if we can go with this. All right. Well, y'all like organic, natural foods, then you better run from this because this is neither nor organic nor natural. And I was looking at the Four Loko website, and it said they have a frequently asked questions. Questions like, here's some of the questions. Is your beer dangerous to drink? And they say, only if you don't like having a good time. Now, people are trying to join. I see people trying to join down below. Just cool, and we'll let you join. Patience is a virtue. Got to be virtuous. So, and it was saying, like, is this going to be bad for my health? And they were saying, only if you drink it irresponsibly. Okay, well, I bought it. It was, it's 14% alcohol. This thing here is, oh, somebody's trying to join me. He keeps dropping off. You must be having some connectivity problems. It's a malt beverage with artificial flavoring and coloring. It uses sucralose, which is a really insidious sort of like artificial sweetener made from sugar. So, what is it? NutraSweet? Oh man, I mean, I would never actually buy this on purpose. I mean, I did buy it on purpose for a review, but I would never drink it on purpose. So it's red, it's translucent, it has some bubbles, there's no foam, no lacing. I'm going to put the stuff in the banner below as people give us descriptions. I'll try to keep up as best as I can, y'all. It's going to be busy. Like James P. Venata says, like running a switchboard, and he's right. If you drink a beer that smells and tastes like candy, like red berry candy, people say cherry. I'm not really. It's like red berry, Jolly Rancher, or those gummy bears. Go ahead and buy it. It's 14%. It's treacherous. Oh. Pale malt, red berry candy flavor, all the things I hate. But then it's not made for me. It's made for people that want beer to taste like candy. So can't integrate it in that respect. Let's see who's trying to join down here. Well, somebody keeps trying to join. I can see him popping up and then he's dropping off. So it could be a connectivity problem. We're going to go to the next guy, and we're going to let everybody describe their beer. And I'm going to try to plug it into the banners, to the banner. Try this again. Well, that ain't working, so I'll just go highlight each person. That'll be all right.
All right. So the beer that I am bringing, this is from Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Tilton, New Hampshire. It's called Synced. It's an IPA. It comes in at 7.5% ABV, which is right there on the cusp. It can be considered a double IPA or a standard IPA. So the hops that are in, I had to look it up because they don't state it on the can, but it has Eldorado cryo hops, which cryo hopping is when they like flash freeze them, takes off the vegetable matter, just leaves more of a cleaner profile in all the hop stuff that you're actually looking for out of the hops, the flavors, the bitterness, stuff like that, without all that grassy stuff that can add some off flavors that you might not be looking towards. Plus, a little cleaner to use, less filtration needed. It also has Idaho's 7 Cryo and Simcoe. Based off of the hop choices there, Eldorado, they say on my hop chart, it's candy, cherry, and something else that's candy. It kind of does have a candy note to it sometimes. The Idaho 7 is known for basically giving off tropical fruit and citrus, and notes of resinous pine. And then Simcoe is typically that citrus and pine type note. They talk about the beer having apricots and tropical fruits and other things like that, papaya, red grapefruit. But let me go ahead and pour this and just see what I'm getting out of it with those hops. Synced. All right, so that tight, white bubbled, frothy head looks like it'll stick around, leave some lacing on the glass. It's got that kind of orange hue to the body of the beer. It is hazy. And I'll just go through some aromas and then pass it on, I guess. We're not going through the whole thing, right? I would say papaya for sure, some pineapple type notes. And a bit of pine. So those 3 notes, I'm not getting that ruby red grapefruit or apricot. Cheers. Unless you want me to go through the whole thing, Ron, let me know.
Hi, how's it going? All right. That scared me. All right. All right, so this one is the zombie whip. I don't know what a whip is, but it's It's an imperial. It's an imperial. It's in a 16 ounce. It's by Beer Zombies Brewing out of. Oh jeez, I don't know. Where are you at? There's somewhere. Anyway, but it's a zombie hewip style fruited sour ale, brewed with peach, mango, passion fruit fluff, and lactose, milk sugar. And this has no date. I still don't know where they're from. I don't have proper glassware. And it is not very washed. Oh, it looks good. Looks like pineapple juice or mango juice or something. That's nice. Definitely an adjunct beer here. Nice cascading effect there. Very nice. Rolling up. Looks like kind of like a deep pineapple kind of juicy kind of thing going on. Pineapple orange, somewhere in that realm. Nice fluffy head. Perfect pour off that like totally capped it perfectly. But nice 2-finger head. Let's go for a nose real quick. Oh, whoa! What does it have in it? Strawberries. I'm thinking strawberries, peach, mango, passion fruit. Passion fruit's kind of berry. I don't get the peach. I get a little mango, and I get yeah. It's quite nice. It's a nice fruity beverage. It smells very fruity, very opaque. Can't see through it. Very nice. So I look forward to this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ron.
Cheers.
Cheers. How is going on? Hold on. I'm having bandwidth issues also, but a different type of bandwidth. You're right. Anyway, thanks to the kindness and generosity of Ronald J. Theriault, thank you. He brought me in person some strawberry wine from Louisiana. It says here, Berrytown Produce, Ponchatoula, Louisiana, semi-sweet strawberry wine. What the hell is that? That's a demon trying to interrupt James. Anyway, 11% alcohol by volume, Independence, Louisiana, produced and bottled by Amato Winery, Independence, Louisiana. And I try to find a website to go into the, the drama that they usually do, these websites, and I couldn't find it. But anyway, that's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to pour it. Oh, by the way, Mr. Theriault, I had to destroy the cork in order for my screw to penetrate.
They say you should be careful when you carry that stuff. That was real mighty nice of old Ron to carry that to Jersey for you.
Well, it was sealed. Yeah, it was sealed. It wasn't well. He brought a very nice pickup, and he had his stash in the back, and it was good. Yeah, and anyway, yeah, I had a dollar store wine opening screw thingy from the dollar store, and it's from not from the Dollar Tree, some place that owned by Indians, and not the Hakawi Indians, the other ones. And it was a piece of crap, and I'm going to tell them when I see them for $1. How dare they? Anyway, let me pour this. Wow, what a succulent aroma of strawberries. And as you can see, it is not artificially colored red. All right. So, but it definitely, without me getting involved, are we tasting it now or just showing it? James, coming from the Andromeda Galaxy, James to Milky Way Galaxy. Anyone out there?
Take a
It was
swig.
pretty much just go through the show and the smell.
Going through the show, but not. Yeah. All right. Anyway, it looks good, and I'm glad it's not artificially colored. And there's the wonderful Dollar Tree wine glass that me and Ronald has. All right. So it's good. Thank you, Ronald, for that and introducing me to the best fried calamari I ever had. And that's it. I always save good corks just in case.
All right, cheers. I got a product here from Florida. These people are out of Gainesville. This is from Swamphead Brewing Company. This is Florida Slush. It's a raspberry lemon Berliner Weiss. Comes in at 7%, so it's pretty good ABV Berliner. This was canned last month. Yeah. We got a nice red raspberry looking beer, about a 2-finger off pink head. Looks pretty light and fluffy. Aromas definitely getting lemons coming through, nice and bright, almost like a lemonade. Raspberry, there's a little tartness on the nose. A bit of a sourdough biscuity malt thing going, but smells pretty good. Looks pretty good. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Rocket.
Second viewing will be at 7 p.m. Everybody can see the body.
Cheers.
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 I'm guessing we have a full crew tonight, a full house.
It's yeah.
I kind of figured that, so that's why when I said Joker's Wild, and when Jay sent me the link, I said, okay. So, good evening, everybody.
Good
Hey,
evening.
John.
Good evening.
My dog Rocket. Say hi, Rocket. Okay, she ain't talking to me today. So
What is that? Chicken? Is that a foghorn leghorn?
it's a shaggy dog.
Oh,
Looks like cotton candy.
yeah. I thought it was a foghorn that they stuck his beak in an electric socket.
Rocket.
Oh, there he goes. So,
Yeah.
sheepdog.
Yep. So she loves getting in the shot when she can. Now you see why I do my beer shows outside, because she gets to enjoy the backyard. If you're lucky, you get to see her running around doing whatever it is she's doing. So that's where I'm me right now. I got M43. They're out of Williamston, Michigan, which is just outside of Lansing. And this beer, the company accredits of saving the company, because when they produced this, they were about to go bankrupt. And when they made this, everything, it just blew up. So this one here is a 6.8 APV and a 65 IBU. They come in a 4-pack of 1 pint of each can. Now, the mash build on this that they give you, malt is Pils, wheat, oat. The boil hops is Calypso, Amarillo, Citra. The dry hop is Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe. Now, lately I've been seeing myself drinking a lot more of these in a way. And, well, I'll get into that later on. But the one drawback about this can is they give you instructions that you need to roll this before drinking it, which I've already done. So here we go. A little bit of village. You can tell I've already rolled it. Yeah. So here we go. The head on here, yeah, I'm getting about a 2-finger head on here. It's looking pretty orangey, as you can tell. I really can't see any carbonation in the beer itself, but head, it's white, good, tight formation of bubbles on the top. You're definitely getting that citra off the smell for sure. And to me, it just smells dry, a dry beer. It really smells like a dry beer to me. But I mean, I could probably go on, but we don't have enough time. So, so we might as well move on to the next person.
Oh, hey everybody. What's going on with me? I'm pouring myself Narragansett fresh catch. It's kind of the oddball of the Narragansett family. They say it's designed to pair well with seafood. It's supposed to be the perfect pair for white fish and clams. It's a Citra session ale, as our little sub name here. Sold on merit, of course, our true, Narragansett slogan. Actually, the true Narragansett slogan, which I guess can't apply to both the Gansett Lager and the Fresh Catch simultaneously, would be the official beer of the clam. So, that title is held by the lager. I'm not sure. I guess, they could venture out and try the Fresh Catch. This is brewed in Rhode Island, I believe. We now have a brewery in Providence. The beer has been repurchased by Narragansett Beer. So you get the Citra hop with this one, according to the can. Now you get that kind of grassy smell. I guess that resiny, fresh cut damp grass, like, the greasy summer green grass sort of smell. Not like hay or anything like that. Kind of, like greasy. It's very greasy and garden oriented, like grassy, golf course, like just wicked nutrition built up. I guess it's an ale, so it's got that ale-y kind of a body to it. You're getting your goldenrod, kind of your Bruins gold color here. You could weave that into like a fine tweed. It's a beautiful color. It's a nice watery. There's some haze to it, but it's nice and clean looking. Got some of those little racy bubbles. Got Narragansett glass here too. It's kind of an old Narragansett glass. So the famous New England beer. So you get that grassy note, beautiful color. It's just really fine beer. Wouldn't be my first choice, I got to say. It's more utilitarian to pair with, your white fish and your clams and maintain that, if you didn't want to drink champagne and you're not making a scampi or white wine and you're not making scampi, you keep it simple. This would be perfect with Portuguese food also I've had this before, but just the smell of it reminds me of, like mussels and beer and all of that.
If I'm pronouncing
the beach.
Size hops.
So, Citra. ABV on this sucker, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. ABV is only 4.2, so it's a session. Citra session ale. All right. What more can I say about the smell and appearance? It's very appealing, and it makes your mouth water. It's got all that going on for it. It really calls you to the glass. So, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Be great with
Cheers,
raw,
man.
Cheers.
raw cherry stone clams on a half shell. It'd be perfect.
You could have it with cherry stones. You could steam up some steamers. You could have oysters, Rockefeller, oysters rock, lobster, any of that. It's very, very nice beer. It has a nice dry finish. Really just makes your mouth water. Like, I feel like I should just have big bags hanging from my face from what this thing's doing to me. Just really, it starts all your Yeah, all those muscles. Hey, John, how are you?
Hey guys, how are y'all? Good evening. What's going on? What's good, everybody? Well, again, looks like we had a full crowd tonight for this. I guess Joker's Wild event. I am drinking something since we said bring whatever you can bring. So stopped at Kroger's, picked up Yuengling Golden Pilsner, 4.7% ABV. Been sipping on it for a little bit while everybody's giving their description of their beer. Kind of similar to what Nina was saying, this beer can also be paired well with good seafood. The flavor on it is very well done. I think they use one of the hops that they use is, forgive me for butchering the name, but Saaz hop, SAAZ. They use pale malts as well in this beer. So I think this beer has gotten done pretty well with the Yuengling line. Of course, their top three sellers, of course, we all know that the traditional lager, the black and tan, and their light. But this one has done pretty good in terms of all their rotation that they have year-round beer. So I get this often. Bought 2 cans, 16-ounce cans, came up to about $2.50 at Kroger, so can't beat that. So overall, like I said, the head is about pretty much gone on it when I poured it, but you get a nice fragrant smell on this beer, very aromatic, great color, and other Pilsners are probably more well done, I'm sure. Pilsner Urkel, Chex Pills and whatnot, but I think for the price and what you can get for this beer, I think it could stand on its own. So nice, crisp, clean finish. So I will give my score later on. Good to see you, Jay. How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, except I'm drinking Four Loko Red.
Hey, we'll do that to you. Four Loko will do that.
Where do I go? Who do I turn to? Okay, Captain D's. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't think Nina's really talking about Captain D's.
No, Captain
Well, I
D's.
guess you could drink that at Captain D's. I don't think they'd let you.
In the parking lot.
Home. You could drink it at your home. All right. In the park, John. Or you could do like John, join us on a hangout and actually drink it while. All right. Anyway, this Four Loko Red. I mean, come on, man. Hold on. Let me go get the rest of the can. Be right back.
Okay. Everyone had a wonderful day today. A wonderful Wednesday.
Let's hope that if I live a long life, I never have to drink this again. On the other hand, if for whatever reason you have this inclination that you want to drink a beer-based product that tastes like red berry candy, I bought it in Baltimore County when I was on US Highway 40 and I was walking around at different liquor stores buying any sort of weird stuff. And so I bought it. You know, it was 50 cents higher than it should have been, but I mean, I'm kind of easy with stuff, and I don't take it too seriously. But I'm gonna try to get the comments straight in a minute. Chihuahua. I mean, it pretty much represents everything I hate in the beer industry, but potatoes. I'm sure the beer industry could care less. If people want to drink it, go ahead, buy it, drink it. It's funny that in their frequently asked questions, one of the first two questions on the website are, is this beer unhealthy to drink? And secondly, will this beer hurt? I guess it'll hurt your health. I don't just drink, but I don't know why you would actually want to drink it. I am drinking it. I'll give it a 93. It is a most excellent beer that tastes like candy. But why would you want to drink a beer that tastes like red berry, Swedish fish, or what's that other gummy bear candy? Why would you want to do that? All right, I'm going to add that to my scores. So a 93, 100 for an awesome kind. It's your light. You want it. I'm out of here. I'm gonna moderate everything and let y'all do the score. So I'm out. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining Joker's Wild Wednesday.
Roll the dice. Whoa. Okay.
Remember to tip your dealer.
That's right. Okay. I guess I'll give my score. I guess however we're doing the order, whatever's, we're going what. I'll just say I got one more can of the Pilsner. Okay. All right, Bumpy, go right ahead.
I'll go through the flavors and everything from this beer. I already talked about the kind of pineapple, papaya type nose, a bit of possible pininess in the aroma as well. The flavors. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Bumpy, I like your thing in the background. Real cool.
Man.
Which thing are we talking about? There's lots of things behind me.
I mean, you're with the pour thing with the
Like
beer
the
thing.
Dale sign.
My Keyser?
Yes, sir. Like it. Love it.
Yeah. Built it myself besides the actual refrigerator. But the body on this thing is a nice medium body, medium carbonation. The flavors I'm kind of picking out of it. First and foremost, out of the hops, kind of coming off as a bit of apricot, some pineapple. There's that papaya note that comes in right after that. You have to kind of drink it a certain way to get that apricot and pineapple. It wasn't there. If you just kind of fill up your mouth, you kind of have to do like a little air intake.
Is that a doughy beer or is that like very fruity, like the haze to it? It looks very familiar.
It's got a haze to it, yeah.
All right.
But yeah, apricot, pineapple. First and foremost, if you kind of drink it the right way and you're hunting for it. Papaya, a big note of papaya in there, no matter how you drink it. And there's also this herbal spiciness. That's kind of how the beer finishes, with this like spicy type note to it, this herbalness. Bitterness is, I'd say, kind of lower side moderate. It's right there in the middle. It's not too bitter, but it stays right along with that kind of herbal and spice note to finish it off. And that's kind of what your palate's left with. A little bit drying on the palate as well. I'll mention that. First score for this one. This is it's not bad. I'm going to give it a 92 out of 100 for this brew. It is a bit on that different side with that spice note and everything that leads off. So if you're looking for a big like fruit bomb beer, I would not recommend this one. But if you're looking for something that's not too bitter, it's not too bitter, and it does work well. But it's not fruity like they talk about so much on the website. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Very photogenic body on that one. Good lacing.
Hey, Oh, high five. I'm blurry. Okay.
I almost gave you a high five there, beer man.
I'm multitasking today. This actually looks like peach juice, like and it does have peach in it, so as a puree. A very nice looking smoothie, fruited sour. It's lost its head. There's nothing else to pour to gain a head. It's got a nice mushy puree-ness, like graininess around the edge. No head at all. 8%. No, this is I got confused. 8%, yes. Lactose, yes. I don't smell it, but I'm sure I'll feel it. Nice body to that, I'm sure. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
Sweet tart. Actually, peppery. Jalapeno comes to my mind. They didn't mention that in here. There is a berry passion fruit. There's a strawberry passion fruity kind of likeness. There's kind of an herbal, earthy dankness. It's rich with fruity puree. It's very thick. It's got a full body. It's got a nice mouth. The mouth feels very smooth, actually very drinkable. It has this weird kind of like a weird crackery kind of like a, I don't know how to explain it. That's weird. Lactose for sure. Sweeter. Yeah. Add a little sweetness, a little more body, a little more thickness to it. Fluff, they say. I don't know. Mango and peach kind of seems to kind of come together. Passion fruit on the berry though, and just the finish is really lovely, man. It's very nice beer here, man. It's got a different funk to it, man. I don't know what's up. Almost has a cannabis kind of flavor to it or something. That's weird. I didn't even smoke anything.
Terpy dankness, huh?
Yeah, terpy for sure.
Was there ever a head on that beer?
No doubt. No head, but it reforms as you get it up.
Boing.
But jalapeno cannabis dankiness is really what I think the forward is on this. I don't know where the jalapeno is coming from. I have no idea whatsoever, but it's there and it's awesome. I kind of like it because I love jalapenos, man. The flavor. So very nice though. Very drinkable, very awesome, crushable, 8%. Can't feel any alcohol. I'm really loving this. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Jay, man. Have a good night. Oh, not yet. We're still there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your night.
Enjoy your night. Cheers. Now I gotta fix a spill.
Oh.
Spilled some beer.
Just think of Las Vegas, beer man. No, don't worry about the clock. The clock is a crock.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, here we go. Independence, Louisiana, 11% alcohol by volume, Berrytown produce, semi-sweet strawberry wine, and it is very aromatic in terms of the strawberry. I'm very happy that it is not artificially colored. Otherwise, it would be almost as red as my background. But yes, the real authentic Wild Card Wednesday. It's going to create drama, I know, but you know, I like the turmoil of the universe sometimes. So anyway, it is semi-sweet, which is actually a good thing because many dessert wines are too sweet. Well, it's definitely strawberry wine. I detect a little bit of carbonation, very light. And there is a wood flavor of some sorts in here. I can definitely detect the wood Um, and yeah, it's tart. It's tart, like strawberries. Strawberries are not overly sweet fruits. Neither are blueberries and so on, which I've had blueberry wines, outstanding. But yeah, this is excellent. I definitely, even though it is not sold in stores, to my knowledge, not up here, but I would welcome it again. And I'm wondering what other fruits this Amato winery produces.
Hey, let me ask you a question, James. What
Yeah.
would you pair that wine with?
I would say some brie, some overly ripened brie or camembert, you know, with slivered almonds and or walnuts and raw honey over it, something like that. It's a good.
It's more
wine.
dessert wine. More of
Yeah.
a dessert wine than anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which I've had that snack before, but it's I'm a cheeseaholic, but not processed garbage.
But no meats, no poultry, no seafood, no
Well, you know, seafood.
meats or red meats.
Listen, if I'm drinking this and somebody put sea scallops in front of me or raw clams and oysters, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to suck it down like Homer Simpson. But I would pair it with, but not with red meat, like not with a ribeye steak or anything like that, or a pot roast or something more. Maybe something lighter, like center cut pork chops, which can be very good. And I'm going to make jerk chicken on my stovetop grill after this. Hey, it'll be good with that.
I'll go with breakfast food, sausages and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Bacon. That would go with bacon.
A nice egg omelet.
Well, it would have to be a
BLT
very late lunch.
sandwich. Big pretzel, soft pretzel with some of that.
You mean,
I don't know about that, but I think it would all jive pretty well. Maybe some Velveeta.
no, I don't do processing. No
Soft
cheese,
pretzel, some
no,
Velveeta.
Yeah, I'll dip it in spicy brown mustard and I'll stir it in the wine.
Maybe some mustard.
Yeah, mustard. But not, no processed fromage. It's the real deal. But like I told Jean-Pierre about the good cheese that you would serve to special guests during holidays, except I'll probably eat it all. But yeah, the camembert, the brie, and you know what? I'm sure a light dessert wine like this would be good with chicken, like chicken franchise or chicken marsala, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I take that back. I would drink the marsala with the chicken marsala. But I'm going to score this, and I'll give it a 99% out of 100 for real fruit wines, because I like the tartness combined with the semi-sweet tartness, like eating a kiwi fruit, or other tropicals. But it's really good, and thanks to Ronald J. Theriault for bringing this. And I saved it in the refrigerator for a show, because why drink it if you can use it for a show? And it's excellent. All right, it is. I'm not just, but I do detect a wood flavor, smoky wood type of flavor. Whatever this was fermented in, probably took on the characteristics of the barrel. And that's it. That's about all I can say about strawberry wine. Nothing complex like many craft beers. A la King. What the hell? Where's that made? And Burger King serves that? Chicken jalapeno?
No. All right. All right. So Swamp Head, the Florida Slush, flavors on this. Let's see. Very nice Berliner Weiss. I'd say it's got a medium body to it. It's got a little bit of a heft. At 7%, the booziness isn't there. So raspberry, they say raspberry lemon Berliner. So you get the raspberry. It's a little bit tart, but that lemon comes through, and there's a serious pucker on this one. I like the little bit of the high acidity on this. It's nice. Definitely a good daytime hot day outside. Maybe could be. It's a higher ABV lawnmower beer, I guess. Flavors are good. Haven't had too much from this brewery, but a few things I've had have been pretty good. This is my second can. So overall impressions, it's good. This is one of the better products I've gotten out of Florida. So as for that, for a fruited Berliner Weiss at 7%, I'd say I'd put this at, it's not the best one I've ever had, but it's pretty dang good. I feel confident putting it at a 94. Very, very tasty, easy to drink if you're into something a little bit sour. Yeah, and I didn't hit on the carbonation on this. It's pretty high. It's a little lifty, spritzy on the tongue. Very good beer. I would recommend it, and I'll probably go back to the store and get some more of this. Thanks for having me, Ron. Cheers, everybody. Good to see everybody again. Old friends and new ones, too.
I'm going to take you down to Berry Town. Da, 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 da.
What's up, guys? Well, I got a train rolling by here, man. So you can probably hear it now. So. Well, I'll try to work my thing while this train's going by. But let's hear it. You can definitely taste the Citra off of this. And the Amarillo. This is a really piney, tart type of drink. And, you know, because, you know, I mean, it's just that it's piney tart. And they've got what I call the little brother, B43, which is a 7.0, and it has less carbs. So I've been kind of switching back and forth to them. And this one here, I actually enjoy it, though. I reviewed this one on my show a while back. I gave it a 7.5. And since I've been drinking this a lot more, my rating, well, I don't know if I'll give it now. I mean, but the rating I'll give is going to be more than what I originally gave it. So it grew on me. Now, as far as like pairing it with food, I'd say with some like pork chops, maybe chicken. Beyond that, it's anybody's guess. It's really good. I enjoy this one. I could go on all night about this beer. I really could. It's going down good. There's not really a full on lingering on the tongue. It stays there for a couple of minutes. Well, not a couple of minutes, for about a minute. And you're back at it. It's really dry. I mean, it's a really dry beer. It really is. So, if you're not into dry beers, this one isn't for you. But to me, I actually enjoy it. So, there's really not much I could go on about it. So, I don't know what else to say.
I think Nina.
All right. So back to the fresh catch. I don't know if you need to crush this one like Quint or anything. Got an echo going. So anyway, it's real refreshing beer. Am I watching the video? I don't think so. All right. So anyway, here in the echo, I'm in the echo chamber. It's a real fresh, refreshing brew. Everyone would appreciate it if they're trying to, use it as intended. It's a session ale. It's real refreshing. You can really taste the resin in it, but it also really quenches your thirst. It's nice, simple. Focuses on the hop. Nice water. Nice refresh. They're not lying when they call it a session beer. You could drink these in public. You wouldn't make an animal of yourself. It's just a real simple beer. I've got a pairing of. This is a new product from the last 10 years or so. This is called a pizza chip. It's kind of like a new spin on the pizza strip, which maybe the Massachusetts Beer Review channel would be a little more hip to what I'm talking about with the pizza chip. But there's never cheese on one of these, and this one happens to have jalapenos. I think this will pair fairly well. You've got that real grassy note, and it's just I'm gonna go in for the taste. I think this is actually gonna be a nice pair. So the pizza chip, very hot with the jalapeno. So yeah, with the heat, you're gonna need something. So those two chlorophyll flavors really play on each other, really wakes up your tongue with the jalapeno. And then you got that resiny hoppiness kind of just moving that jalapeno heat all around your palate. This is a great little combination here. I don't think this is an accident. I think that, this other very Rhode Island product can really jive and cooperate very well with this very green, resiny tasting beer. I mean, they jive very well. I think the base beer of Narragansett, whatever malt they use, pairs very nicely with Italian food, which, easily you could give a major spin to seafood with the, Italian persuasion. A little red sauce, some ziti, throw that whitefish on top, pair this in. You've got a meal. Just a beautiful, beautiful pairing. This is one of those beers, kind of like, they framed Stella Artois that way, where it was just like, very thought-provoking, palate-working beer. I don't know. They're really onto something phenomenal here. And as somebody who tries to dodge a very resiny kind of brew, I don't know. I wouldn't cast this one aside. I would give it a whirl. Definitely worth trying. Definitely recommend. And for the style, I rank it very highly. I think it fills a void, and then it's not a niche product, but it really ticks the box for what you would sell, at a seaside clam shack or something along those lines. Thanks for having me.
Nice.
All
Don't get too much of that down here.
Well, I'm gonna got one more can to finish up. So on that first can, I think this is a very good Pilsner, guys. Again, salmon or maybe any sort of seafood will go good with this. Yuengling Golden Pilsner, which I'm having tonight. 4.7% ABV. Very well done. Hopefully they don't dismiss this or pull it out like they did the Indian Pale Lager which was I thought it was a very good beer that Yuengling had, and unfortunately that just for some mysterious reason just kind of said poof, it just went away. I thought they should have gave it a little more of should have fought for it a little bit more, but oh well. But the Golden Pilsner is really good. Yes, it's not your typical Euro Pilsners that we're all familiar with, but I think, again, as I mentioned, it's staying on its own, and the price is very well acceptable in my opinion. So, seafood mostly. If you want to do some poultry, chicken or turkey with this, you can. But I mostly would leave it to probably to like I said, as I mentioned, salmon. If you want to do some crabs, you want to do some clams, you want to do some mussels, whatever, this would pair well with this. So I'm going to give this beer an A. This is a 91 score. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Yuengling is an Olympic sponsor this year.
Yeah. Some of that Molson Coors money. But again, they're still independent. They're just helping them push their beer out to the West Coast and other parts of the country. So they're still family owned and operated, as they love to say in their bottles. So
This beer, I mean, it would pair well with either heroin or big red gum or
Methadone.
or gummy bears. I mean, why would you ever do this to yourself? But it's still a 93. I mean, it's still a most excellent atrocity of any kind. It's like it's everything bad in the world. Don't buy this. Don't drink it. Avoid it at all costs. But if you really want to, for whatever bizarre reason, if you really want to drink a beer that tastes like a red berry candy, go ahead. It's your life. Do what you want. But shout outs tomorrow morning at dawn. Get ready. We're going to do Canadian whiskey. Again, I got a lot of Canadian whiskeys lined up. I've been doing Canadian Gold from bottled in New Jersey, but of course produced in Canada. It's a strange product. I said to myself, this is the gold. I'd hate to see the silver or the bronze, but it exists. I bought it at Total Wine. It was only $9.99 a bottle. I figured penny less than $10, it can't be too terrible. It is not terrible, but it's a strange product. So I'll do Dawn Busters tomorrow, and then Friday we have Fandango Friday liqueurs. I have a bucket. A literal bucket. James P. Banana knows what I'm talking about. A literal bucket, 100 proof, 99 brand. Well, those are sort of like atrocities like this. If you want things that just get worse and worse, join up. Now, one more thing. I think I'm going to get off of this. I'm not going to be back on, but I'm glad James P. Madonna liked my Ram 1500 truck. I hope he thinks it was a comfortable thing to ride in, because we had a very adventurous and almost you could call it a misadventure, because as soon as we got to New York City, the tropical storm hit. The interstate was flooded. We were stuck on a bridge for, I say an hour and a half, maybe it was an hour. It seemed like an hour and a half. It was miserable. All right. But we had some great seafood, though. That was, and we got to go to Michael Komaroff's house, and that was fun. It was just a shame we were 2 hours late. Oh man! All right. Anyway, you know what's going to happen.
Wait to watch the video.
That actually came out pretty well. All right. So now promos and whatnot. I'm out. I'm dropping out. So thanks everybody. So if you don't see me again, it's because I'm out.
Superstar.
Let me unmute myself here. So shout outs. Just gonna go. The poll has ended for Multi Monday, this upcoming Multi Monday, which is the I believe it's the 26th of July. Looks like wild ales. So just any old wild ale, bring it. Everybody's welcome to join up on panel as long as they can bring a wild ale and act like a normal, rational human being. That's Monday night, my channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show on the day prior to that would be the After Dark beers. Just bring a dark beer to that show. A little bit more loose on that one, but yeah, bring a dark beer and you're loud up, and just don't be a beep, and you're good. All right, cheers. Thank you for having me on tonight, Ron. Everybody have a great night. I'm going to try some of my pickled and Scotch bonnet vodka. See how it's turning out.
Oh, shit. I'm looking forward to that.
Trying to tell my dog to lay down. Lay down. Okay. Hi. Last thoughts on this beer real quick, and then a shout. Hey man, thanks. Thank you for letting me on here. This was a San Diego, California brewery. I was trying to find that. Nicely done though. Every sip is cannabis jalapeno forward, vegetal dank goodness. Just freaking. Sorry about that language. Very nice mouthfeel, full feeling body. Grapefruit flavors of like a pineapple, lemon, strawberry, passion fruit, mango. Just lovely, man. Love the medium fast dry finish. Very nice. I'm fuzzing out. High five. Just perfect. It was perfect. 98 out of 100. Because I like cannabis so much and I love the jalapeno flavor. I don't really like the spice because it doesn't come out the end right on my end, but I do love the flavors of jalapenos, and it was just such a wow factor in my behalf. So a really good beer. As far as it's just an open table on Beer Cheese next week. We'll have something designated the week after. So bring whatever you want at 8:00 Eastern. Wednesday will be, we're going to keep this up where it's just kind of I guess if you want to say a wild card or a Truckers Wild or Whoever's Wild, just bring whatever you want regarding an adjunct beer. So I don't care what it is. It can be any style. Let's just, we want to emphasize on what those adjuncts are. Not necessarily the flavor and the beer review itself, even though that's important too. But we're emphasizing on adjuncts. So it is a beer nerd sensory panel. So be there at 6:00 Eastern, and look out for strange, weird, crazy videos from Beer Man, because I tend to do that sometimes. But cheers to you guys. Much love, man. Awesome community. Love it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Keep it up, Beer Man.
Thank you. Cheers. James,
Mike,
you're
James, you're muted,
homie.
man.
You're wasting your breath, homie.
Somebody
Darn
unmute
it.
this guy.
James, never mind.
I know sign language. It looks like it might be all right.
Here you go. He's about to pull it back in. And
Uh-huh.
James, we can't hear you. Oh my god.
Everyone pretend like you're dancing to the drums.
James, never mind.
James, man. Where's the private chat?
I'm glad that was good.
He's very animated. I mean, if there's American Sign Language, this might be Italian American Sign Language.
James. James, we can't hear you. We love you, James. We can't hear you, buddy. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Turn that.
You're
on.
muted.
Oh, you're muted, man. Serious.
I don't know how that happened.
There we go.
Yeah, that happened, James.
All that was for nothing.
Start again. Start again.
I'm very. I was never a fan of G-rated. You know what? I bet that's that geek that runs StreamYard is friends with Zuckerberg. It's a conspiracy. I was never a fan of G-rated shows, like people who demand normal, rational folks on their show. Like, anyway, no sarcasm intended. And I'm very happy that Nina said the word chlorophyll. I was waiting for her to mention chlorophyll instead of the other thing she said about, I don't know, greasy or swampy or I don't know, whatever. Chlorophyll, when they cut the grass, the blood of plants. But anyway, we have Fandango Friday, which I'm looking forward to.
Cool.
And when he gets all of his high-tech music equipment, I'll be doing a show with Paul Anthony Mantia, clothing designer and musician, and his company, tie-dyed, Northern Lights tie-dyed company is skyrocketing. And that's about it, really. I look forward to this one, even though I have no idea how I got muted. So, that's it. That's all.
Nice.
Joker's Wild.
Thank you, James.
Joker's Wild. I sent you a message as to not say it. It's an observation, but it's a positive one.
Good.
But anyway, hey, what happened to? He's probably over on the other show. Ronald Sutton. What happened to him? Maybe he's over at the other show.
Maybe.
This is like Johnny Carson when he used to compete with David Letterman. They both.
It's done. It's done now.
Jay
It's
Leno.
been done for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is.
We'll be on the same network, so but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh yeah, the closeout. What time is it?
You have duties, James. MC.
It's time for the closeout. Yeah.
Well, after everybody gives their
Yeah.
opinion.
All right, so quick shout outs for me, just spontaneous, miscellaneous brew reviews on YouTube. You can go check me out on Instagram, take photos of dang near everything that I'm drinking nowadays. So, yeah, you can go check that out. Same handle as I have on YouTube. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and shout Alex out. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday will be Food Friday. There is no theme this week, so you can bring any kind of food and any kind of beer to pair. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and shout out John and Ellie, a.k.a. Georgia Beer Reviews, for Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, a.m. Bring your stouts, bring your porters, and start the day off right. Other than that, nothing else to mention. So cheers, guys. Thanks for having me, Ron.
Thank you.
Yes, cheers, dude. Cheers.
Well, shout outs. As far as shout outs go, I did a beer review earlier today. I did White Tide. It's an Aldi's brand. And if you look at the label, it kind of gives you hints of another beer.
Right.
Blue Moon.
Yeah, dude, it does. It looks like it.
And so I did this one earlier today. It's already on YouTube under the same name, BC Beer Reviews. I'm gonna do one Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing yet on Saturday, but I'm gonna come up with something. But check me out on Saturday. As far as the beer that I'm drinking now, like I was previously getting at, originally I gave this a 7.5 at the time. Now I would have to say I have, or 75. Now I would have to give it a 93.
Nice.
I'm really enjoying this one. I'm digging this one. So, other than that, I mean, thanks to Ron for having me on the show. Glad to see everybody here on the channel. And I'm glad everybody that showed up in the live chat. And thank you. Appreciate everything and being involved. Glad to be here. So,
Yeah, man.
Right there.
Cheers.
So I'm happy with this fresh catch. I feel like I was at the beach for the day. I feel like I just got out of the swimming pool. It's you feel it might be the greasy, resinous chlorophyll aspect of the hop that really kind of loosens you up at the joints. I don't know. This is a good beer. Yeah, like I said, it pairs well with the beach experience. It's refreshing. So I'm going to rate it very highly I don't know what the style exactly would be. I guess a summer ale, a session ale. I think it's better than the Leinenkugel. They make one like that, but it's like 3% alcohol. This 4.2 is a nice escape. I'm following it up with a shock top, which I think is a sleeper killer deal in the beer world. And coming off the tail end of that fresh catch. I mean, I was so satisfied with the fresh catch. I'm probably going to give it a 98. I'm going to go for 98. I think it's that good. I think it's worth trying. It'll keep you out of trouble too with that 4.2% alcohol. Shock top, this will sneak up on you, 6%. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my rating, 98. Satisfied customer. Wouldn't buy that every day. I'm going to put that out there. That's my disclaimer. Would not be my first choice. But like I said, utility-wise, if you're cracking open shellfish, this is a great pair. Goes good with jalapeno too. Those jalapeno pizza chips, which is perfect. And I'm just keeping up with this beach day with this beautiful shock top beer. And I know you guys have walked by this a lot lately. This is a sleeper. 6% alcohol, a little hint of coriander in there. You feel that orange, whatever zest in there. Got that perfect Anheuser-Busch water. I mean, I'm always satisfied. I picked up a 15-pack of this as a standby, put it in the refrigerator in the corner. And every time I compare it with something, I am super happy, super satisfied. So everybody out there, don't overindulge at the beach. Be safe, be happy, have a great summer. Totally live it up, everybody. Happy to be alive. Squeeze in this little week of relaxation before. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with these variants going around. So count your blessings. Stay healthy. Stay happy. And cheers to everybody out there.
Born to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Good, without question. As some of you probably know, in my videos, I relocated from Alabama to Georgia. I moved up here probably late June. So I'm getting myself together right now. I think hopefully I should know about my place sometime next week, moving into it. But in any event, it has been pretty good. I've still been putting out videos on my channel. So the last one I did was I think it was the Club Tales that I did. I have one more beer. I got the Blood Pirate from Monday Night Brewing here in Atlanta. I'm gonna do that and upload that sometime this weekend, and a few other things that may catch my eye. But all depends what I got going on. So, Mr. T, Ronald J. Terrio, thank you for bringing me on. Thank you for doing this thing tonight, and had a good time. And like I said, I will be around just watch my channel. I'll put up something, but the whatever that may be, could be wine, could be a mixed cocktail, could be a beer, whatever it is. So but yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank y'all. It's been cool hanging out with you guys tonight.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
I got the jerk chicken on the Korean stovetop grill, and now it's time to close out. This is very historic moment tonight. Joker's wild card, and whatever drama it creates, I will enjoy every second of it. Arr! You have departed this insane pirate ship by way of the plank. Till next time. Till Fandango Friday, if you happen to be around. Twang it. A la twang. Oh, thank you there, Sunny D. But I won't drink that fake orange juice that they call Sunny D, by the way. No Sunny D. Sorry.